Good evening, Southeast Texas. Welcome to 12 News Plus. We're going to spend the next 10 minutes and give you a detailed look at the forecast over the next 7 days. It looks like a weather impact alert coming up this weekend. We'll detail that in just a minute. But right now, clear skies, very apparent up towards Jasper. This view courtesy of Provalis, part of the Roofing 911 Skycam network. There is a dense fog advisory out in the Gulf, so we may see a little patchy fog overnight and tomorrow morning, but again, it's the low clouds that are coming in and looking like a cloudy to mostly cloudy night across Southeast Texas because of that uninterrupted southeast flow off the Gulf. So this weekend, particularly Saturday evening and Saturday night into Sunday, looking at that weather impact alert for some heavy rainfall, not guaranteed, but 1, maybe 2 inches of rainfall, and then some storms certainly possible with this. Going to be lots of instability as we will watch a stalling front over our area. As I said, 1 to 2 inches is certainly possible. A little bit early on the severe aspects, but again, as I said, there will certainly be quite a bit of instability in place over our area as we work on into late Saturday into Saturday night across the area. So in your weather headlines, we're going to go continue with our warm, humid, and dry forecast through Friday. I chose not to go with some modeling on Friday. High-res modeling shows nothing on Friday. Showers and storms expected this weekend, and then we may get another round of showers and storms as we work on into Wednesday morning as a vigorous upper-level disturbance pushes through the Lone Star State. And don't forget, daylight saving time begins this weekend, Sunday morning. Spring ahead 1 hour. 1 a.m. becomes 2 a.m. And don't forget to change those batteries in your smoke detectors. In your allergy report today, well, we continue to see mold climbing a bit. It is still at moderate levels. And tree pollen at very high levels, mainly due to oak across Southeast Texas. Again, looking at grass pollen fairly low out there right now. So the latest county to issue a burn ban is now Orange County, I should say, joining Jefferson, Hardin, Tyler, Jasper, and Newton counties. Nothing as far as burn bans in through Cameron, Liberty, or over towards Chambers, but most of Southwest Louisiana also under a burn ban. Tomorrow, as far as the wildfire threat across Southeast Texas, low to moderate, the winds are going to be up tomorrow. Everything's dry. So any fire that gets started will be able to rapidly spread across Southeast Texas. Even going to be windier as we head on in to see Thursday across Southeast Texas. So as you can see, not much through Friday, maybe a couple hundredths of an inch, but we're going to go dry. A lot of high-res modeling does not support this. Regardless, I like a good chance of shower and thunderstorm activity coming up late Saturday and also into Sunday. So with any luck, most of us will see an inch, maybe 2 inches across the area as the weekend ends, and we may add to that coming up next Wednesday. So I've kind of rethought some things out. We're going to go with higher amounts coming up late Saturday across Southeast Texas. That's when the best instability will be over the area. Then the front kind of stalls, and that may take some of the instability out, so a lower rain chances a bit, but still pretty good coverage. That's some good news for us this weekend. And then we'll be between systems Monday into Tuesday, and Wednesday of next week we'll go with a 60% coverage. It looks pretty good, as there's a good chance of seeing a line of storms moving through our area due to that upper level disturbance. So no changes as far as temperatures, well above normal for the next 7 days to the tune of about 5 to 10 degrees. Tomorrow we're going 82 in Beaumont, and Thursday into Friday. Now, some areas tomorrow could get to the mid-80s, particularly north of the Triangle, up over towards Hardin County and southern Jasper and southern Newton counties. Right now, we're watching low clouds coming in off the Gulf. No rain, as you can see. Temperatures in the lower 70s here in the Triangle. Still looking mostly clear to partly cloudy up in the lakes area. They're in the mid-70s on the Pro Roofing Concept satellite and radar loop. And as you can see, quite a bit of moisture moving in off the Gulf because of those southeasterly winds unabated across Southeast Texas. Across the state, temperatures are into the 70s and 80s. Got to the lower 90s into Southwest Texas. This front is running out of gas. Temperatures 50 in Oklahoma City, 58 into Wichita Falls. Why is that running out of gas? Because the upper level disturbance, now this is the surface, this is on the ground. The upper level pattern is what we look for as far as ascertaining if this front's going to come on through. But it's headed off to the north and east, so this front will stall before it ever reaches our area. We'll have to wait for another one maybe next Wednesday. Already seeing showers and storms ahead of that front, and a number of severe thunderstorm watches in effect up into North Texas, Oklahoma, back over towards Arkansas, and starting to see also pretty good coverage of showers and storms. A couple of storms becoming severe with hail back over to San Saba County and back over towards Tarrant County in the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex, where they're under a severe thunderstorm watch. Kind of getting some training there too, so that is very prolific rainfall totals for them up and towards Dallas. We have certainly had our fair share of training. If you remember Harvey, that's kind of similar situation with what's going on. So very heavy rainfall coming down up towards Dallas-Fort Worth area. Otherwise, tonight it's looking like we will see abundant cloud cover, maybe some patchy fog. Temperatures dropping into the mid and upper 60s, a good 15 degrees above normal. So then we'll start the day off with lots of clouds and then kind of peel those off in the afternoon, go back to partly cloudy skies. And I think it's a foregone conclusion that we will see highs in the lower 80s. Some spots may get into the mid 80s coming up tomorrow afternoon, particularly north of the Triangle, before we see the clouds return coming up across southeast Texas tomorrow night. And again, remember that front I was talking about that is up towards North Texas? That's the front. This is the upper level disturbance. It is headed off to the north and east. That's why this front will stall and never reach our area, as that bypasses our area and stays up in the North Texas. Now, I've been drawing this for days and it hasn't changed. In fact, it's gotten a little better look to it. If you can see how the winds diverge. Okay, and they also go this way. This is, let's see, Saturday at 5 p.m. You can see it right there. Saturday, 5 p.m. Some pretty good divergence. This is going to cause lift over our area. So the air will be rising because of these winds spreading out. This is at the jet stream level. Plus, we will have a stalled front across southeast Texas, which will add to the instability. So there's a lot of factors coming together, we think, that should result in pretty good coverage of shower and thunderstorm activity with any luck. And then, of course, we got a few disturbances with that stalled front over our area, even into, say, Sunday. So again, everything looking pretty good for the potential for shower and thunderstorm activity. Then we'll be watching this area of low pressure. This is at Tuesday morning of next week. This is upper level low pressure, and that will be weakening, but still heading on into the Lone Star State. Usually when you get this, and from what I've seen as far as the winds aloft, we may get a line of showers and storms as this moves on in Wednesday morning across southeast Texas. So again, we may see a line coming in from West Texas, moving on off towards the east on Wednesday morning across southeast Texas because of this upper level trough of low pressure moving through. So on the Gulf, we're looking at slightly choppy seas around 2 feet tomorrow and a southeast wind of 10 to 15 knots. There's currently a dense fog advisory in effect. High tides is being passed at 4:21 a.m. and 4:18 p.m. All right, these sunrises at 6:36 and sunset at 6:17. Those are fixing to change. They'll be adding an hour to that. So roughly around 7:12, I think it was, will be this new sunset coming up on Sunday, and roughly around 7:30 in the morning as we work on into Sunday morning. So that's because of the time change coming up. So tonight we're going to become mostly cloudy to cloudy across the area. Can't rule out a little patchy fog, and temperatures into the mid to upper 60s. Normally our low is 51, so that's 17 degrees above normal with light southeasterly winds persisting. Then for tomorrow, becoming partly cloudy, highs low to mid 80s. No